I wasn't originally going to be doing a video on this, but I was searching for something like this on YouTube, and I literally didn't find one that wasn't like at least a year old, so completely outdated. A while ago on my channel, I made like a 30-minute video that was just a full guide on getting over it, but back then I was absolutely awful, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. This is an advanced guide for getting over it, so it's basically just more advanced tips and stuff like that so that you can beat the game in under 5 minutes. My current record is 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so I think I'm somewhat qualified to make this video. I'm 2 minutes under the goal time for this video, so if you practice everything I'm gonna tell you, then you can probably 100% beat the game in under 5 minutes. It will take some practice though. The biggest thing I want to say before I start this video is just the number one thing that's going to help you is practice. Like, you're not just going to watch the video and suddenly be God. You have to practice. So yeah, this is just to help out those few people that are maybe getting over at speedrunning, or just kind of want to impress some friends or something. I honestly, whatever you're using this video for doesn't really matter. I'm just making it possible way that I know. Obviously these are not going to work if you're trying to get the world record, but this is just to beat the game in under 5 minutes. So yeah, let's get started. I'm here at the starting position. I'm going to swing over and then pogo right away onto the starting branch. You'll either grab like this, and if you do grab like this, you just want to do a quick pull pogo. You want to pull down, but also a bit to the left, and kind of focus on also pushing yourself over to the right, so that you can hopefully grab the branch. If not, it's no big deal. But yeah, pull pogo. If you don't get over, just swing yourself on that branch. You want to try to get a good enough of a pull pogo to grab this branch right here that my hammer's on. If not, that's fine. Just like bounce up to it and grab it as quick as you can. The next thing is, if you land on it, just first thing you want to think about is just pogoing over. It's really that simple. There's other ways you can do it, obviously, but that's pretty much the quickest way. And you want to quickly, again, get yourself up to this branch as quick as possible. Even if the hammer's all the way down there, you just want to swing up here very quickly and then grab like around this area. It doesn't matter exactly, but you push yourself over. But then the second part is really important. This first part of the game, you can get going on this extremely fast. And this is all about quick thinking. So the main thing with doing this game fast is not positioning. There's not always going to be one thing that's the fastest. You have to quickly think about where you are and what next move you should do. You don't want to position yourself. So like, if you're watching a tutorial and it says, it's best to get on this rock and then grab here. If you're down here, you don't want to take the time to position yourself up onto this rock, because that's how you were taught. You want to grab up here as quickly as you can and do a pull pogo up to this. If you don't get all the way up here, if you just grab here, that's fine. Just keep pulling up. If you land right here, just pogo. And then you just got to keep going with this and think quickly. So pogo, pogo. Like, it doesn't matter where I land. I'm just thinking quickly. This isn't muscle memory. This is me just thinking quickly. I'm gonna go back here for a second. So every single movement that happens, I have a solution for. And it's not memorization. It's not muscle memory. It doesn't get to that point until you're higher in the level of speedrunning. So like here, I'll pull. Looks like I ended up on top of this, so I'd quickly think to pogo instead of pull pogo. I'm right here, so I'd quickly think to pogo there. And then push up. You know, if I end up on top of here, I quickly can pogo here. And you know, I'm messing up really bad right now. But yeah, you just have to think quickly, and the main thing is practice in that sense. This part is extremely important if you want to get your time really low. Really, all you got to do is pull yourself up here and then quickly grab this rock. If you don't grab it quite, that's fine. And pull yourself up and grab up here. If not, if you end up here, just quickly pogo. Or if you end up all the way over here, you can even push off of this rock up to here. You want to quickly get over here and then push yourself off of that rock up to here. So when you're on Devil's Chimney, you want to do this extremely quickly. You want to fly over and quickly push yourself up. And then a lot of times what you're going to have to do is do a little wall shimmy like this, and then quickly grab onto the second light. The literal second that you grab onto the second light, you're going to do not really a pull pogo, but just quickly pull your mouse down and back up to grab the second one. So, boom. Yeah, you just quickly pull your mouse down, back up, grab the second light, do the same thing, and then push off of that and grab up here. with this part right here, you just have to rotate quickly across, kind of like bounce. You want to bounce yourself with the hammer instead of just slowly rotating across. You don't even want to touch the ground, just bounce like that. And then for this vertical wall here, when you're not grabbing something, you want to have your hammer out into the left so that you don't accidentally bump into anything. Like, for example, if I'm grabbing this, I have it out into the left and I quickly grab in when I think I can grab this spot. So, and once you're up here, just push off of this onto here. Here, you just want to find your strategy to get quickly across it. You can either pull yourself up to that fridge, but most people in this level won't be doing that. So move yourself across just regularly. One thing that's a lot quicker instead of pogoing yourself is just to push yourself off like that and then grab up here. Again, with this, you don't need positioning. A lot of people take the time to position their hammer perfectly on slide skip. It's really just not needed and it wastes time. Wherever you are, you can probably do it. You just pull down really hard, grab up here. Everyone knows how to do it. Shimmy across, use the blue wall, and then if you can grab this camera and pull yourself up with a pull pogo, definitely do that. If not, just quickly pogo up to the camera. Instead of getting yourself onto the camera, just pull pogo up. You want to be constantly doing pull pogos in this game, and you just want to develop a strategy that works for you, that you quickly get through it, and then, again, it's just practice after that. Here, if you can pogo all the way up from the stairs all the way up there, that's great. If not, quickly push off the toilet and then just kind of shimmy up the wall like this. Move yourself over. And then on Orange Hell, you don't want to put yourself on the bucket. You can just quickly slap down and grab this. And then if you can do it in 2 big pulls, that's the best thing. But if not, you kind of just like, if I land here, I just quickly pogo up. And then you can either pull pogo off of this thing right here. So don't take, again, I'm taking the time to position myself. You normally wouldn't do this. I'm just showing you guys. And then you grab up there. The other way to do it is, like, I push off that quickly. Pogo up like this. It's a lot easier if you push and then like move yourself right so you're more angled this way. And you just grab there, pull yourself up. And then here you don't actually have to get on top of the thing, just boop, like that. The thing that's really important with the thumb is you want to try to land your hammer on the thumb and quickly like just yank it's just like we did with the light, just quickly yank your mouse down, move it back up, and you don't want to get stuck in there. So you want to swing all the way from up here. If you can grab this, cool, it doesn't really matter. Usually the quicker way is to grab this thing right here, this little thing that's sticking outside of the tower, and just push yourself up. You want to land up here, not down in that crevice, and then you're just going to pogo over. Try to keep rotating, and you just want a steady movement through the whole thing. So like for this area, just get a steady movement going. Honestly, it's just preference. You can figure out your own strategy and what works best for you there. For the hat, this is something a lot of people struggle with, and it really screwed up my times earlier in the game. The thing is, a lot of times when I started speedrunning, I thought the only way to do it was to position yourself on here, slowly move yourself up, and then boom. Here, you just improvise. In my opinion, there's multiple different ways to do it, and it's just whatever works best at that time. So you can like pogo up here. If you're flying up like this, you can just quickly pogo up and try to grab it. If that doesn't work, and you just land here, it doesn't really matter where you are. You can literally just pogo up, grab up here, pull yourself over. And then here's Anvil. You don't want to slowly position yourself on the edge. That's an awful idea. There's a way that you can pogo extremely high, and that's by starting your hammer up here to the side of you and then quickly striking down like that, and you will go flying. It is so easy to do Anvil once you've learned this move. You want to get a nice flow going, so like a rotation like this, and then quickly just boom, and land yourself on the anvil. You pretty much have to be standing on the anvil to do it. You can do it from pretty much anywhere in the anvil. That's how powerful that pogo is. You just want to do it quickly, and again, it's practice. You have to get up here and then quickly pogo off there, like push off of that, and you'll get to here a lot quicker. Once you're in the snowballs, you just want to get going. There's no specific positioning that you need. In some positions will give you a better start than others, but it's better to just quickly just get into it and go. You don't want to wait, try to position yourself, or anything like that. You just go, and whatever works best, just keep going. If you get stuck on the side, just keep moving. You want to try to land near the top so you can just keep pogoing. And once you're up to bucket, if you can, just swing off of this and grab the bucket. But the main thing with bucket that a lot of people don't understand that's super slow is they try to grab the bucket and then swing. That is terrible. It will literally be so hard. Bucket is extremely easy once you know how to do it. Really, all you have to do is pogo up and quickly rotate your hammer or slam down in some way. It's just a quick movement. You barely even touch the bucket. So like, for example, like you don't want to grab here. That can work sometimes, but it's just a noob move and it takes forever. You can miss the bucket over and over again. You just want to quickly push off like that. I'll go into depth a little bit more about it. Quickly rotate your hammer in a way that's gonna just push you off of that bucket perfectly. If not, you can hang your hammer like over the bucket and then quickly slam down. So, boom, just quickly slam down once my hammer's over the bucket. But yeah, if you end up in this position right here, the quickest thing to do is pull yourself up and push off of the wall up here. So like that, you just push off over here. If you can, just grab here straight away. To get going really fast, if you have the momentum, just pogo straight up, all the way up to here. If not, then it's fine. The main thing with Frost Mount is you just have to memorize the cracks. This is just all practice mainly. And then once you memorize them, you just wait and then grab right when you can. Like so. And again, it really just involves practice. Like, I've memorized the spots so I can just quickly get up it because I know exactly when to strike down. There's also a lot of things that will make you do it quicker. Like, for example, if you have the momentum right here, you can pogo all the way up to higher notches. And whenever you can, just launch yourself as high as you can. And again, just improvise, practice, like so. You pull yourself up to here. There's several ways to get up here. You can pull yourself off of the shopping cart. That is very quick if you get it, but don't try to position yourself. If you don't get it the first time, just ignore it. You can pogo off the shopping cart, or if you come up here, just pogo straight up. It's really easy. If you can, you want to grab this second block, because then you can pull pogo all the way up to these spots. But if not, just quickly grab here. You don't want to put yourself on top of the satellite dishes. It takes too long. For this first one, I like to just rotate and it's easy to grab the next. Try to pull pogo. This can be a little hard because your hammer can easily get stuck in the satellite, but try to pull pogo up just carefully. Like right then, my hammer almost got stuck, so I'm just going to lower it. Like, it gets stuck right about there where you just saw the movement. You don't want to put yourself on the satellite. If you can do so, if you do end up doing that, or if it's easier in some way, just do it. Like, it doesn't really matter. Again, there's not any specific movements that are better than others. But yeah, you grab here, and you just want to grab the next one, pull up, put your hammer straight up, and you push off. It's going to be right, left. So if you can, a lot of spaces, sometimes it feels like RNG, but a lot of times it's really not that bad. I'm still working on my space. My space is pretty bad, so the best thing to learn, if you want to learn more, is just to watch, go to speedrunning.com, go to Getting Over It, and watch some actual, like, 2-minute, 30-second, or 3-minute speedruns, and just do what they do. That's really it. You don't need a full tutorial video like this. Just copy them. Hello, everyone. I forgot to record an outro, so my bad. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.